Hey Aries, welcome to your September reading. I hope that you guys are doing really well, and I hope that you are in a clear energy right now as we're approaching this full moon in Pisces. There have been a lot of upturned energies this past week or two. So if you have been undergoing a lot of transformation, know that you are not the only one, and that this is part of a radical revolution for you and in the collective that is leading you upon a greater opening upon your path, that creatively and intuitively within your inner and outer spheres both, you will be seeing the reflections of this through your work, through your creations, and all that you do. So there's a cleansing that is happening right now. There is a clearing that is occurring. So allow yourself to embrace this, and however it is moving through you. So we're starting with the Ace of Cups, Five of Wands, the Death card. However it is moving through you, trust it and take time to clear and cleanse your environment, to clear and cleanse yourself, and to create internal space at this time through this transformation and through these internal changes that you are experiencing, which are allowing you to hone in and focus your energy, to ground your energy in a deeper way within your being, to root yourself, to move from that stable space within and to navigate from there. So if there have been a lot of explosions or a lot of upturning, many changes during this time, it's been a very hot and fiery time in many ways. And so there is a stillness. If you haven't started to experience the stillness, or you already are right now, the stillness is coming. And it's this period of stillness that's coming through this transformation is going to allow you to assimilate the energies, to assimilate the information, and to integrate the information within your being. So allow these energies to pour through you, and allow them to settle, right? Allowing them to settle within your system, allow them to settle within your being, because they are showing you how to navigate forward. They are showing you how to move in a way that is in alignment with Source, that is in alignment with your inner being, and taking the time to perceive your inner and outer world and ask yourself the question, is this energy, is all that I am doing, is all that I'm experiencing, is all that I create and bring forth, is this coming through from who I really am? Is this coming through as the Ace of Cups? Is this coming through as that clear, pure channel of who I really am? Or is this energy coming from something that I should be doing? Should, meaning in terms of familial society, right? collective beliefs, but that are not in alignment with who I really am. So these are coming up right now so that you, right, can choose what you actually desire, what feels authentic to you, what feels enlivening for you, what feels passionate coming from you, what feels exciting coming through you and moving through your vessel and into the world. So these energies of the Five of Wands and the Death card are the energies that are forging for you, actually giving you the time and the space. So anything that's brought up and sort of upturned the soil in any sort of way, and aspects of your creative emotional life, these are upturning so that you can really get into the dirt. You can really find out what nutrients are here and what nutrients are serving me, what are really fueling the fire of my being, and what in here is toxic or is not good for me, what is not cultivating this rich soil that is my inner sanctum, my inner sanctuary, right? So how does one leak time? How does one leak energy? And instead, what replenishes, what gives back to, what is the luminous sun? What is the luminous sun shining through, speaking to? So, and from that luminous sun, what desires from the truth of being to emerge truly, to be loved, to be cared for, to be honored, to grow, and to be cherished and held sacred from that internal well that is giving of itself unto its creations for the pure purpose of its expression as a soul moving through you. And only that, and only that. So finding out the truth of each motion, of each, right, upturned parts of these soils that have come up, and finding out, okay, as I look at these, as I feel these, what is an actual resonance for me and what is not? How does this serve the highest within me? Then in turn, serving the highest in all, right? When you are honoring your own self and you are breathing and moving from your own self in the highest way. And what am I ready to see for what it is in these ways, and to move from the truth of my being entirely, to allow those to leave my experience, right? As each motion you are growing, you are elevating, you are rising to a new height, right? So in each level of your rise, in each subtle depth of your rooting and your ascension, this is a continual motion of movement as the serpent is shedding, as the serpent is coming into its new skin. So this Five of Wands, right, and the Death card is giving space for the Ace of Cups to move through. It is creating the space for the truth of your motion, the truth of your essence and your presence to flow freely through you. So no matter what has been upturned or what your specific circumstance of creation is or destruction. It truly is making way for your being to birth into existence in a truly revolutionary way that is rooted in soul, that is rooted in who you really are, that is aligning your mind, body, spirit, soul on all levels through all times that you are manifesting a you in, and bringing these all into a central alignment. So think of it as a collapse of timelines into the pure expression of your being. And from that space, you are then able to offer up not what needs to be called from you in order to attain a specific result, but the result is in your alignment with who you really are now, and offering up that pure expression, which is meeting the Knight of Cups and the Emperor facing each other, looking at one another in this space, and allowing the pure combustion of your gifts, your creativity, and the real expression of those that is honored and channeled through only you, to meet in this creative power and stability of the Emperor, bringing a wholesome space for these gifts to be honored, but in the way that is right for you, in the way that feels authentic to you and your motion, your movements, and your cycles of rest, play, expansion. So thinking about how you move in the ways that you do, and then also asking even more deeply than you do, okay, how does it feel for me to move in these spaces, right? In my home, in my work, in my creativity, and all of this. And where do I move that is out of alignment with my soul space? And how can I more deeply move only from that space of pure being, of the pure expression of self? This being the key to the Three of Cups, to your celebratory expansion, to your celebration of, yes, I can draw boundaries, I can say no when I mean it, and I can say yes when I mean it, and I can receive in such a deeper and more fulfilling way when I am honoring these soul expressions of who I really am. And this allows me to expand in my abundance. This allows me to expand in my play, my work, my creativity, my celebration. This is allowing me to expand in all of these areas. So what I find, right? What I find through this is that all is contained, but not tight. All is held, right, in this sphere that I have created, that I have conjured through my own energy and presence. And from here, from this sphere that I exist in, I cultivate, I charge, I create according to that which lights me up and only lights me up, and that which is true to my being. And from this space, I allow this energy, I allow this creation to expand into the universe in the way that supports the truth of being within me, the truth of being within others, and does not sacrifice that pearl that I am and that pearl that others truly are for anything lesser than for the Supreme Self. Everything else is blasphemy. So in this energy, in this sphere, you are creating this vortex of true power when releasing, right? Releasing these ways that have been still dancing around the circle, not within the circle dancing, not within the circle dancing. So now all of this is coming into central focus for you, Aries. So as this full moon is upon us, allow yourself to be with this. Allow yourself to empty your vessel, clear your vessel, and feel this new expansion. Feel these new changes, honor all these new changes, because this is truly transforming and revolutionizing the space that you are creating in. So Aries, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I do not have an extended for this reading, so your reading is complete for now. And each time I have a transmission, sometimes I have the extended, sometimes I do not. Sometimes I use cards, sometimes I do not. So it's all in the moment of what Spirit brings through. But for this, it is complete. So thank you so much for tuning in. And I send you my love, and I send you my energetic support for this new journey for you. All right, bye, Aries.